It's a booktube video. I'll show you my new book. Babbit by Sinclair Lewis. Now, I was looking at this book for a while, and I got it down the library's $1 in the bookstore. Okay, Babbit was first published in 1922. Fans gleefully hailed its scathing portrait of a crass, materialistic nation. Critics denounced it as an unfair skewering of the American businessman. Sparking heated literary debate, Babbit became a controversial classic, securing Sinclair Lewis' place as one of America's preeminent social commentators. Businessman George Babbit loves the latest appliances, brand names, and the Republican Party. In fact, he loves being a solid citizen even more than he loves his wife. But Babbit comes to resent the middle-class trappings that he works so hard to acquire, realizing that his life is devoid of meaning. He grows determined to transcend his trivial existence and search for greater purpose, raising thought-provoking questionings, yielding hilarious consequences. Babbit's quest for meaning forces us to confront the Babbit within ourselves and ponder what it truly means to be an American. So I'm really excited to read that one. And this one, I'm probably going to make a different video to talk all about it by itself. But this is about the Susquehanna River, and I live on the Susquehanna River. So this is James Fenimore Cooper. This is a classic novel, portrays life in a new settlement on New York's Lake Otsego in the closing years of the 18th century. And he describes the year cycle, turkeys shoots at Christmas, the tapping of maple trees, fishing for bass in the evening, and marshaling the militia. Cooper is concerned with exploring developmental, cultural, and philosophical underpinnings of the American experience. He writes of conflicts within the settlement, focusing primarily on the contrast between the natural codes of the hunter and the woodsman Natty Bumppo and his Indian friend John Mohegan, and the more rigid structure of law needed by the more complex society. This is the first of Cooper's renowned leather stocking tales. Okay, so I want to show you my book. Look at my book bag. I got this for like $6, I think, at Ollie's. Look cute. This is a book bag. How long is this? We were just talking about these authors, the American authors. James Fenimore Cooper, he wrote that Leatherstocking Tales, also Last of the Mohicans. Washington Irving, he wrote Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Rip Van Winkle. And he also wrote the Life of George Washington. Another American author, Henry David Thoreau, wrote Walden. Nathaniel Hawthorne wrote The Scarlet Letter. So that's part of the witch trials, I guess, right? Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. I'm going to be doing a booktube on Hiawatha pretty soon, but he also wrote The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere, Evangeline, Oliver Wendell Holmes wrote some essays, Autocrat at the Breakfast Table. Autocrat. I thought that was interesting. We got Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, dramatizing the evils of slavery and galvanizing support for the Union in the Civil War. Politically, it was the most influential literature since Thomas Paine's Common Sense. James Russell Lowell was like Longfellow and Holmes, a literary critic, poet, and abolitionist. Usually it's the abolitionist. This is just without the A. It's abolitionist. Lowell is best known for the Bigelow Papers, which is a satirical verses portraying the Mexican War as an American crime. So maybe we'll check out the Bigelow Papers. That sounds fun.